Hey guys, it's Moogalore here, and I'm here with my brothers.
Yo, Lancer.
And DX Strike.
And today we're going to talk about the Nintendo E3 press conference. I know it happened about 2 days ago, and I figured that it doesn't matter how long we wait. I know you guys are just waiting to hear our opinion, what we thought about it and everything. So we're going to just dive right into it. Starting with DX Strike, what do you thought about the presentation, the overall presentation? What aspects that you like, what aspects that you dislike?
I like the Metroid Dread thing. That was a surprise, especially them going all the way back to 2005 and just popping it up out of nowhere, just to hold us off for Metroid Prime 4. My bad. I was really thinking that after a while, like, we wasn't going to get Breath of the Wild 2 and stuff like that, and then that was even though it was a little small, that was a little surprise, which was cool. But it wasn't all that great, Oh yeah, I forgot in the whole Kazuya thing for Smash Brothers. Like it wasn't all that great, I did like those three things though, but it was just bland.
What about you, Keel Answer?
Now, when it comes down to Dread, it's funny is because I was in high school during the time when Dread was talked about. I was in my third year of high school, so I was coming off the hype of the Metroid Fusion for Game Boy Advance. I was just coming off of that, really, and just to see this thing actually be real compared to years ago, it being a rumor that Dread was supposed to be a real thing. And it's crazy because I thought I did see like a concept of what Dread was supposed to look like, but that could have been just maybe could have been like fan art or something like that. But Dread was probably the thing that really just blew my mind and everything. And I'm definitely going to purchase Dread. It's sad that we won't be able to get the limited edition due to scalpers, but what do you think?
Well, in my opinion, overall, Nintendo, it was okay. Just like Microsoft's, it was okay. My takeaway with this, like you guys were saying, was the Super Smash Bros. With Kazuya, which for some reason I just knew instantly the moment I saw Ganondorf being held, and I couldn't see who the individual was, but that angle and a body being carried over a cliff, especially a volcanic cliff, especially from Tekken 2, that was just reminiscence of Tekken to me. I was like, yo. Now, first, I wasn't thinking Smash right away. I was thinking that Tekken 7 was coming to Nintendo Switch, but it's gonna have like Nintendo characters in it, like Ganondorf or somebody in it. And I forgot for a second right then and there that Smash, duh. But yeah, like I was like super like just like inside, just like a kid in a candy shop when I saw Kazuya revealed and Sakurai, showed off a bit of his moveset, which I'll get into in a whole separate video when I do my Mugen TV versus corner here on the channel. But I was hyped and excited for that. And as the both of you guys have said about Metroid Dread, just like Keel Lancer said, like Keel Lancer had Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance. He played the living hell out of that game multiple times. And I remember during that time, because I believe I was in my senior year. Yeah, I was in my senior year or my junior year of high school when there was a rumor of a new Metroid game that was in the works, and it was called Metroid Dread. And that rumor lasted for numerous years, because I remember that. And a lot of people thought that it was a fan-made project. No one just knew anything about it. But the fact is that Metroid Dread is actually a thing. I'm super excited. I'm super hyped. I really want to give it a try. Like I said, the only real connection that I had with Metroid was Super Metroid, and of course the Metroid Prime series. I've been playing that for the Nintendo GameCube, and I enjoyed that for what it was. But to go back to traditional, which has been, they said, 15 years since they had a traditional Metroid game, I'm hyped for it. I can't wait to see how well it's going to be received going forward, is because Metroid Other M was supposed to be that Metroid game that was going to mix things up and bring a little bit of that Prime and to bring a little bit of that traditional Metroid, but it just didn't crack it for everybody. But other than that, as far as other titles are concerned, from Nintendo pretty much just reminded us of other titles that they was going to have released during this year, like the whole Monster Hunter Stories from Capcom. They showed off So it really wasn't a lot to take away from it. You know, they had their little moments here and there, but they still showed fans that, hey, we do have games. So they were showing the games. It may not have been the games that that wowed them, but we know that we have some games coming out, you know, for this year, at the end of the year, running into next year. And like I said before, E3 is just like the middle grounds of, you know, what we can expect from games itself. So we do have the fall, so we could definitely have some Nintendo Directs. Microsoft can still have their you know, their little presentations along with the state of play with Sony and everything. But overall, if I was to give this a grade, I would also give this a C as well. I know a lot of fans, and even though I forgot to mention Breath of the Wild 2, which I'm hyped for that, and it's really not much I can really say. I mean, it looks good. They're taking it into the air and everything, but we just want to wait and see until we see some more gameplay. Like I said, I have my own theories of why we're gonna have to wait until 2022, and we can get into that into a whole nother video when we talk about Breath of the Wild itself. But if I was to give it a grade, I would give it a C. What about you guys? DX, right?
I was gonna say a C too, because they did, you know, show. They did show things that we weren't expecting, at least. And you know, one thing we wasn't expecting to see again was Breath of the Wild for a minute, and we definitely wasn't expecting to see Kazuya, and we also definitely wasn't expecting a Metroid 5 and stuff like that. So yeah, it gets a C.
Kyo,
as for me, it's getting a C- for me. Like even though it showed like Dread and stuff like that, even though Dread was a rumored game, should have been out and all that other good stuff, it just, for example, Monster Hunter Stories was showed during the Capcom event. I've been seeing so much advertisement of Monster Hunter Stories. I'm like, come on, look, we know the game's coming out. We get it. All right, we are doing good PR on it. But
Kyo, was it Shimigami?
Oh yeah, Shinigami. See, you see, I forgot all about that because Dread swept me away. But yeah, Shinigami Tensei. Well, yeah, that definitely did, like I said, boost it up to C- because wasn't it talked about in the beginning years of Nintendo Switch, like the first year, I believe?
Yeah, when they showed with the Switch, they revealed
yeah,
that and No More Heroes they revealed when they showed the Switch.
That's right.
Yeah,
no,
3, I think.
Yeah, and Bayonetta 3, no show
on that either.
That,
I was kind of disappointed with the Shinigami because I was expecting almost like the Digital Devil Saga. You have multiple party members and stuff, but it seemed like they're going the Shinigami Nocturne route, where it's just you and you just summon into demonic entities like Pokemon.
Yeah, I hate RPGs that relies on monsters as your party members. I can't stand it. I just think those are lazy like RPGs to me. I can't stand monsters as my party members. I can't stand those games. But other than that, like, yeah, that was pretty much what all they showed. Like, I believe, in my opinion, just like Microsoft, just like Sony, I believe they're not going to just blow their load on the summertime. They want to stretch it. So I expect some more stuff to be shown in the fall, to like, surprise us, for the holidays, and what to expect for, I guess you could say, first quarter 2022. But that pretty much wraps up, our overall thoughts and what we thought about the Nintendo presentation. I just believe that, as far as overall E3 itself, it was like underwhelming. I was expecting a lot more coming from E3, since the whole COVID thing came into place last year, so a lot of developers couldn't really show off anything. A lot of things that got canceled, so I figured that they was going to hold on to a lot of those things that they were supposed to show from 2020 and then go all out on 2021 E3 presentation, but they didn't, which it's understandable. They want to keep everything close, and they still want to watch and see what their competitors are doing as well. But overall, that's about it. And before we close out, I just want to let you guys know that if this weekend we're going to have more videos for you guys that you will check out, because so much information has been coming out as far as games are concerned, and we really want to keep you guys informed and just give you our opinions and what we think about it. So if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to stay informed with anything that me, Keel Lancer, and DS Strike is doing, make sure you hit that bell to be notified for the channel and hit the subscription button. So, this is Mugen Lord and
Yo, Lancer.
And the Strike.
signing off. See you Game Fiends later. Peace out.